What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about Modern Warfare 3, just give my 2 cents overall opinions and feedback about the game. I think you guys will enjoy it. If you guys didn't know, I did fly to COD Next to play the alpha build, and then we all played the beta build over the last couple weekends, and then I just want to give you my 2 overall cents. So make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions about Modern Warfare 3. So the first thing I do want to talk about is the things that I love about the game, or the beta, and then things about I hate. The first thing I love is that they're bringing back the OG 16 maps of MW2 2009. I think that's great. That's phenomenal. It gives that classic nostalgic feeling, and then we're just guaranteed 16 sensational maps off the jump of the game. Now, the only concern that I have is that what if they don't actually launch all 16 at the day one? I think they are. I think I'm 99% they are, but it would be a big blower. It didn't make any sense, but it would blow if they only added like 10 at launch and then added over the course of the next like couple 3 weeks or whatever. We're guaranteed 16 amazing maps, and then we're also guaranteed more DLC maps along the way. So this might be the Call of Duty where we have the most multiplayer maps in one single COD, and that is actually kind of nuts. I thought Modern Warfare 2019 had a bunch of maps, but I think Modern Warfare 3 is going to beat that by a long shot. Number 2, movement on PC feels phenomenal. Now, movement on console just felt a little off. I feel like there's a lot of input delay, and I did mention that to some of the developers. I think that the input delay on controller, when you play on PlayStation or Xbox, when you compare it to PC, it is night and day. Now, I'm not swaying you guys to get a PC or whatever, but it is night and day, and I just feel like movement feels phenomenal on PC. Console, it feels all right. A big plus for me is that there's no tuning, at least for what we saw. Okay, so we maxed out a bunch of weapons on the beta, and there was no tuning option. I just feel like tuning, the functionality of tuning attachments, just it adds too much complications. I don't like it. I feel like it's confusing, and it doesn't even make too much sense. The only tuning that you should be able to do is on your optic, like if it's on a scope or like a little red dot. Tune it to have far eye position or close eye position. That makes sense. To tune it for ADS and like flinch resistance, that's where you lose me. I love the fact that all perks are usable at the start of the game. I just feel like it's just annoying to have one perk available at the first 20 seconds and then you have to wait till half the game to have this perk. I didn't like that in MW2, so nor did I even like really too much anything about MW2. MW3 is a huge step up. Huge. And then extra health. This is a controversial thing. I think most people will agree, but I think a lot of people will also disagree. Extra health for me provides an extra level of skill gap, and I like that. You know, when you have extra health, you're able to kind of go to cover and get back into the gunfight, re-engage, reset the gunfight and stuff like that, and movement is key when you have extra health. So it allows for more options when you play multiplayer, and I just kind of like extra health. I also love that map voting's in the game. You know, it asks for extra comms in the pre-game lobby. You like vote for Skid Row, vote for High Rise, vote for Rust, and stuff like that. But it also can get a little annoying when people have bad mics, but hey, I kind of like that. They're bringing back the nostalgic feel. Vote for this, vote for that. You never heard that in the last like 3, 4, 5 years of Call of Duty because map voting was non-existent. So hey, that's just, I like that. Let me know if you guys agreed with any of the comments that I said or disagreed, but I now want to talk about the things that I kind of disliked or I just didn't like at all. The one thing I do not like is that the guns feel reskinned, or they just feel way too similar. I feel like, you know, for one, the snipers, why do they look like that? One looks like a freaking AK-47. Now, I understand that there's probably a sniper that looks like the AK-47 in real life, but I don't think like the player base wants that. I just think we want really cool looking snipers, not one that looks like an AK. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong or not. Another sniper rifle looks like a DMR or something, like a weird, it doesn't look like a sniper to me. I'm glad they add the striker, the UMP45. I wish the iron sights were exactly like the 2009 ones, but I don't think for copyright they're allowed to do that. I do wish they just titled the gun the MCW, the ACR. I know people are going to say that's not the ACR, but I just kind of wish they kind of, you know what I mean? I know for copyright, they're not allowed to do that, but that's just my personal preference. I feel like that's what they should be doing. But hey, I mean, if you're going to bring back the nostalgic feeling of the game, you might as well bring back the nostalgic names of the guns, but I don't know if they're allowed to do that. Secondly, I know we don't have any confirmation, but I'm pretty sure this is 99% not coming into the game. Prestige mode, I can talk about this for nonstop, days and out. It has to return. It's not returning, I don't think, because they're really bringing back the same kind of feel in the UI from MW2. They're probably going to do like the 150 levels a season, whatever, and then keep doing that. And then you get a new Prestige logo next to your name. I don't know. I feel like you have to enter Prestige, bro. This was a classic thing from World at War, COD 4, bro, MW2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, to have these Prestige logos next to your name. I want the UI. I want the text and I want the prestige and I want the level to be big when you're in the pregame lobby so people can see what prestige and you are. I don't really care about the level. I don't care about level 55, you know, or I don't even care about level 1000 after prestige master, you know what I mean? I just want the classic 1 to 10 prestiges, 1 to 15 prestiges, whatever prestiges you want to add, do it, but I want to have that option to enter prestige mode. You know what I mean? My final point is the UI just looks too similar. I just feel like, you know, I'm not trying to hate on the game. I'm just trying to give constructive feedback. The game looks identical to MW2 in terms of the UI and like the menus. It is easier to kind of select game modes, which I personally like. Like when I hop into MW2 and I look at the menus, I'm like, where the heck is Resurgence at? Where's Battle Royale? And I think the player base wants to see something different. Like they want to feel like it's different, but also easy to use. Like when you hop onto MW2, and then we're used to that for the last 12 months of the game, and then you hop onto MW3, it's almost identical. It has to change, the environment has to change, and you're paying for a new game. You don't want to pay for the same UI and stuff like that. Now there's nothing wrong with the UI. Obviously, I'm super excited to grind the game out fully when the game comes out. Like usually I do like a 12 to 24 hour stream, and we grind camos out here, and the camos did get leaked. The camos look amazing. I think Polyatomic, Diamond, Orion, they're all coming back, but there's mastery camos for certain weapons, and like they look phenomenal. And so I think we say that all the time, but I think we're just excited to have new camos to grind for. I think that's one thing Call of Duty is great at, like the challenges, the camos, the unlocks. Like you're able to grind the game and feel a sense of satisfaction and reward when you get these challenges done for these guns. I feel like MW2 did make it a little too easy, but I hope it's easy too in this game. And also challenging. I'm curious to see what they actually do this year for maps though. Like you're gonna have 16 classic maps that most of us are already used to, and then they're gonna add maps that, you know, as of the track record, as of the last 2, 3, 4 years, maps have not been good. Like they have not been good as DLC maps. They just haven't. And so when you add 16 good maps, and then you have these seasons where you add these other maps, it might have a big like mixture of like now it's just not even the classic feel. I don't know. I don't like the fact there's doors. Not saying there's a lot of doors from the maps that we played in the beta, but I just don't like having doors in the game at all. I just feel like it's just not, what's the point? Oh, I wanted to also say that all of the Easter eggs and like the spots that you can jump onto from the old Call of Duty, I'm glad that they have that in this game. So I'm looking forward to doing that on other maps that I did before. Like I believe on Quarry, you're able to go on the far right of the map and you're able to kind of like jump on these kind of, and then you get on the very top. I think that was like a really cool Easter egg map. I think for Afghan, when you go on that top part of the map, you're able to kind of go down and peek low, and then you're able to kind of like go on this ledge. It had no functionality. It was just a huge camping spot. You weren't able to see anybody though. It was only a place where people were boosting, to be honest. Like you were able to put tactical inserts and nobody would find you, and you could just boost for headshots down there. I'm pretty sure that would be in the game, but if not, it really had no functionality. You had no competitive advantage when you went down to that spot in Afghan. I would love to see maybe like, I don't know how they're gonna do Wasteland, like with across the map noob tubes. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like a explosive delay or something, but obviously Wasteland, you could just like look up, point your noob tube, and get people across the map in hardcore and even core, but they might have an explosive delay for that. Also, the kill streaks, I just feel like they need to be different. Like we've had the same kill streaks for the last 5 years. Not saying that they could do a lot with them, I mean, but they could make them unique. Like, you know, I just I don't know. I hope advanced UAV's in the game. I'm pretty sure it will be, but I just want the I want kill streaks to be cool, powerful, explosive. It's funny because I don't know how they go from a game MW2 to MW3. Like I know they originally was gonna do like an expansion pack on the game, but like now I can see it. Like then they started to say it wasn't going to be. It was just a rumor. But now I look at MW3, I was like, this definitely was going to be an expansion pack for sure. Like you could tell. You could tell the UI is the same. Everything is the same. It's just the movements changed and the guns are different and the maps are different. Graphics essentially stayed the same. Like there was no improvement on the graphics. Let's just be real. I mean, that's just my honest opinion. Not like they say they can't even do too much with graphics nowadays. Like for Call of Duty, like what can you really do? Just add texture packs. Like really. When you play on PC, the game looks phenomenal. And no matter what Call of Duty you play, when you play it on PC, it looks phenomenal. And now you have these new systems like PS5 and Xbox Series X, you're able to kind of download texture packs and stuff like that. Can't really complain about graphics being updated or not. The game looks identical to MW2, to be honest, and like we really can't complain. Those are my 2 cents. Drop a like if you guys agree. Drop a like if you disagree. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.